Welcome back guys, I'm back with a brand new tutorial file handling in the series Python Beginner to Advanced. So today we will discuss about file handling in Python. Files are named locations on disk to store related information. They are used to permanently store data in non-volatile memory or disk. Since RAM is a volatile which loses data when the computer is turned off, we use files for future use of data by permanently storing them. So guys, I have previously worked in C++ as the Java, and I know the pain to read the file, to write the file, and to update the file or to append the data in the file. And it's very hectic and very lengthy process to read or write file in either in C++ or in Java. But in the Python, you don't need to worry about all those things. In Python, it's very easy to open a file and read a file, write a file, append data in the file, then again save it. So all these things are very easy. Let's see practical examples of file handling in Python. In Python, a file operations takes place in the following order. First, we open a file, read or write, perform operation on a file, then close the file. There are four different modes for opening a file: reading, writing, appending, and R plus for both reading and writing. In Python, we have an open method to open any file in Python. So we are simply first defining the variable, the location of the file. It can be anywhere. So it is my under root directory, there is file folder or directory files. Under that I have file data.txt, and I am trying to accessing this file. And uh, friends, don't be surprised, we don't need to import any other external package. Open is inbuilt function in Python to open a file. So first execute it, and this open function is a constructor function. It have a different parameter file. It's a location of the file, mode of the file to be opened, as we have discussed here. R for reading, W for writing, A for appending, and R plus for both reading and writing. Buffering, we will discuss it later. Encoding, UTF-8, UTF-16, whatever format you want to use. And this error, if any error occurs, what needs to do? New line. New line means whenever you will add a new line to your file, do you want to add new line in a new line, or you want to separate a new line by comma, by equal to, by semicolon, by new line, whatever. And there are other functions you can go through this docstring. So as we have discussed, or we have read here, that first we need to open a file, read and close. Okay, so simple open and file path. This open function will return an object of file object. We are printing it here. And file.read, we can directly read the file from here, all the content in the file, and then close the file. So we'll execute this block. Okay, this first line is the object, as I told you, the file object, text wrapper, name of the file, mode, and all those information, encoding information. And after this, file.read, this is the content inside the file. Hello world, then in the happy new year, all the content in the file. So this is the one way to read the content of the file. Another way is open the file, then go through this file object line by line, or you can say iterate this file object line by line, and then close it. So it is working same as it is working, just that file.read giving us all the content in the file. And this technique, by iterating through a file object, we are getting the data line by line. The benefit of this line by line, that if we want to search anything in a line by line fashion, then we can use this way. So here you are seeing that we are just reading the file, getting the data from the file, and then closing the file. So like if we are reading multiple times reading the file, so we multiple times we have to close the file. So to ignore this closing the file, there is a way. Open another way to open a file with keyword. So with keyword we will initialize a session, or you can say, or the scope of this open inside only this open block or open body. Apart from or outside this with body, this file not be accessible. So the syntax is very easy. With space open and then file path, the mode of the file like read, append, write as keyword, and the file instance or file object. So this file object contains information whatever this file object contains, and here we are a file dot reading. So let's see. So as you are seeing, the output is same. So this is one of the where, and here you does not need or does not require to use or to close the file manually. All the things for closing the file will be handled by this with scoping or with blocking. Okay, let's see how to create a text file with and write content. Okay, so I'm creating a new file, text file, test file.txt under my directory files. So the syntax is very clear. The syntax is same for both reading and writing. Just one change. For the reading mode is R and for the writing mode is W. Means writing. And I am just writing new file created and /n. That means that if I will try to add anything to this file, then it will be added to the next line. Executed. So we have successfully created a test file with W mode, with write mode, and we have written or we have write new file created in the file. So we will try to access this file, or we will try to read this file to check the content of the file. So we will try to execute it. As you see, we only write new file created in the file. So when we are trying to reading this file, we are only getting new file created. That's good. Now again we are trying to opening the file, the same file, test file, and we want to append something on it. We don't want to, we have seen the example of reading, we have seen the example of writing. Now we want to append something in a file which is already exist. So what we are trying to do, file path is same as test file, just one change mode. Now we are having a mode A, that means append. I don't want to create a new file. I don't want to read the content of the file. I just want to append something to a file which is already exist. So we will write file.write new data, and we know that we have already put /n. So we will have the content in the file, new file created, and in the new line new data. Successfully new data is appended in the test file. We will try to access this file again to check that appended data is updated or not. So new file created, new data. That means in this particular file we have written the new file created, and we opened the file again for appending the new content, and we have written new data and saved it. So guys, you can perform other operations, like you can open a file, then try to find out particular keyword or word in a file. Like simplest example is that you want to count a particular word, or you want to count occurrences of words in a particular file. Then you can use simply the code, this block of code. Opening the file, here you have the file content, you can say. So like if you want to go through line by line, so here you can do one thing. You can use this way, like for loop line in file dot read lines. Read lines, it will give you a list, and then print line. Okay, so I will change the path of the file. Yeah, and that's it. So hello world, happy new year. So if you want to check any occurrences of word in a line, then you can put if condition here instead of this, and you can do so. Thanks for watching guys. Please subscribe my channel and like my videos.